Joe, brilliant fortune. He had his first start in Hong Kong last time out with you on board. What did you think of that run?
I think it was a really good run. Unfortunately, he didn't have much of experience over the 1,000 meter straight in Sha-Tin. And for that lack of experience, I think that cost him the race. The last 150 yards, he expressed to be such a green horse and unaware of what he was there for. And he started hanging quite badly, and that definitely cost him the race. But overall, I think that was a good performance of him first up, and I can't see him not repeating a good run as he did first time.
So down the straight this time, now that he's had that run under his belt and he's had the experience of racing on a straight course, do you think he won't make that mistake again?
Well, I wouldn't be 100% sure, but at least we know he's got ability. At least we know he's a winnable horse. And we know after having experience, he may learn from that and he might go on the straight liners. On doing so, he's no doubt a good winning chance on that race.
Fitness-wise, how much more was there to come from him, or was he pretty fit that day?
He was pretty fit, and he should improve a little bit more since he was having his first run only the other day. So I'm not expecting him to do nothing else but what he's done first day.
And you take on Winner Method, who's 2 from the Danny Shum stable. What do you think about him as a horse, Joe?
He looks like a very good horse. He deserves respect, and he should be the favourite of the race. But at the same time, I'm quite confident about my bloke. He shows to have a lot of abilities, and we got a good hope in here.
Co-partner ambition, Vincent. You've done a lot of work with that horse leading into that debut. Were you happy with the way that he was finishing off that race?
Yeah, very happy. Still a baby, but got good potential.
Just looking at the way that he was finishing off, the fact that he stepped up to 1,400 metres and he's had that run under his belt, do you go to the races confident about his hopes for Sunday?
Yeah. That's Chris's plan, and but to step up is ideal, I think.
You rode him in a piece of work on Thursday. How's he come out of that race?
Yeah, I feel good. By himself, he's relaxed, do everything right, and he's even sharper with another horse together.
And looking at his breeding, Vincent, he's by Star Spangled Banner, who was more of a sprinter miler out of a high chaparral mare, so bred on that side more to stay. What sort of feel as a distance type horse does he give you?
Yeah, I think a mile suits him. He's still learning, and he's still got plenty to improve, so it's still very early to say.
Beauty Fit Joe has his first run in Hong Kong on the weekend, 2 from 2 in Australia. What have his trials been like with you on?
His trials been good. I would describe it that way. I would say not perfect, because he's not a horse that shows a lot of speed from the gates. And you wonder why Size is putting him straight away 1,400 meters instead of starting off 1,200. I am pretty much with him. I agree. He needs a race that suits a horse that doesn't need to show that much of speed early. And based on the amount of quality that he's been showing to us since he got to Hong Kong, I believe he's a very nice horse and going out there with a good winning chance.
So are those things that can be rectified with him, do you think, at the gates, or is that just the way he is?
Just the way how he is. He doesn't show that much of speed himself. He doesn't do anything wrong in the gate. He just doesn't have that initial speed that most of the horses that Hong Kong have. But that doesn't make him a bad horse anyway. I think he is a good horse, and I think we're going to see him performing right away.
Serious Liaison, Vincent. You'd ridden him in a trial leading into that win last time out. Was it a surprise that he won last time?
No, actually we think he is good. But yeah, definitely got nice potential there. Just the only matter is he's still very green. So yeah, but he should be able, in this class shouldn't be a problem.
That turn of foot that he showed, once you got clear with 200 metres left, it looked like he quicked up instantly for you.
Yeah, sprint home really well. I was happy with this run, for sure.
And up to a mile should be fine for him?
Yeah, travel even better. Don't have to hassle too much earlier, He can relax more, and he should even sprint better.
You take an authentic champ in the race, a horse that you've had quite a bit to do with this season. How do you line them up, and was it your call to stick with Series Liaison?
Actually, Mr. Found spoke me way before, and even before last run. So I've confirmed that ride already before I knew authentic champs confirmed to run there. So.
Who would be the better horse, do you think, authentic champ or Series Liaison?
Well, of course, authentic champ is in this class still got an advantage. Is still able to win in this class, but at the same time, the horse I'm riding is, one last start and extremely good form. Should be a good horse as well. So shouldn't be a problem in this class as well. So it's close, but always confidence with my one.
Karis, Seattle Choice, returns to the races for the first time in over a year on the weekend. You rode him in his latest trial. What sort of impression did he give you that morning?
He trod very nicely. Of course, he's been off for a long time, but he seems like he's back to himself and he's in good shape. And I think he's ready to go to races.
Have your arms recovered from that trial? He looked like he wanted to get on with things.
Yeah, of course, Tony did not want the horse to do too much, and just wanted to tip off for the races. So, like I said, he's in really good shape. Of course, he's a bit fresh at the moment. Hasn't raced for a long time, so it's gonna be interesting how he goes to races.
He's obviously got a rating of 90, won his last two in a row, so the ability's clearly there. First up for over a year, could he win on Sunday?
Yeah, of course it's a big question mark. He's a big horse, and I think first up could get to him. But I think ability-wise, he's got a lot of ability, so that could make him very, very competitive on Sunday.
And you rode him in his first three starts here last season, so has he always felt like a decent horse?
Yeah, of course he was getting better. Coming from South Africa, of course, to get them going, it takes a few runs into them, and of course he went on and win after that. So he always shown that he was gonna get better and improve into a better horse. So I think even now being off for a while has helped him develop into a better horse.